WWE Speed is WWE's newest show exclusively on X. The matches are timed, fast-paced, and are supposed to deliver quick, hard-hitting action. In this episode, I will show you how to set up WWE Speed matches in quick play as well as in your universe mode. Before I get started, I did just want to say I am giving away a copy of WWE 2K24 for any console of your choosing. I'll put the video somewhere here where you can go and enter the giveaway. So I've been enjoying WWE Speed on X. The matches have been fast-paced, hard-hitting, just how we expected. And honestly, I think they've been a lot of fun. And I think they would be a lot of fun in WWE 2K24. And so the first thing that you want to do is you want to go into the Community Creations tab because we need the WWE Speed Arena. Now, I've taken a look. There's obviously not many because WWE Speed, that's probably not caught on as much as they had thought. So I looked at all of these arenas, and this one, to me, the one that's been downloaded the most, is the best one for setting up WWE Speed. Now, Speed is generally filmed like before SmackDown, I believe it was when I saw it. So a lot of times it's just like a SmackDown arena, but they do put like Speed on the Jumbotron and Speed on the ring aprons and things. So I think this arena looks the best. So this one is by 2K name Specialist Monster ZZZ. If you're watching this video, thank you for creating this arena. Let us know in the comment section below if you do see this video. So now that we have the arena, now we have to set up the match type. Now the matches for WWE Speed are 3 minutes long. There's a 3-minute timer. It has to finish before then or it's a draw. That's what makes it Speed, go by fast. So we have to set up that match type in WWE 2K24, and here is how you do it. Okay, so we're gonna go down to Creations and then Custom Matches. And there's different ways you can set this up. They've all been just kind of normal matches so far. Pin or submission, yes. KO, off. And then you're gonna go down here to time limit. Now, unfortunately in WWE 2K24, there is no 3-minute time limit. The shortest amount of time you can make a match is 5 minutes. But I do think that 5 minutes is a good time in 2K24 because if not, honestly, a lot of your matches would probably end in draws. So I think that 5 minutes is solid for what we're trying to do here. Moving along, I would suggest starting everybody with one finisher just to get the match going, make it crazy, make it just fast-paced. You could even do 2 if you want, but then the matches might end too quickly. So my suggestion would be starting everybody off with just one finisher and then keep the default health to high, just so that way if you put it to medium or low, they're going to just move around slow because their health's already going to be low. We don't want that. We want it to be fast-paced. So keep their default health at high, but make sure you put the finishers at least 1 to start the match. That way it can really get going as soon as the bell rings. Now, obviously, you can keep these all the same, and then this is what it should look like. Now, you do have options within this. You can turn DQs off if you want to make it more fun. You can make it a falls count anywhere match if you'd like as well. They haven't really said this is what an official WWE Speed match is, I guess, and it's a video game, so you can tailor it however you want, but I'm just going to keep it like this, just a 5-minute time limit, one finisher to start the match, and then everything else just kind of how it should be. DQs on, falls count anywhere off, ring out at 10, all that good stuff. So let's go down to play now, because some of you may not play universe mode, or you may just want to do this match like one time or just with some buddies or whatever the case may be. So I will show you how to set this up fully in universe mode, but we're going to start with play now. And what you'll do is go down to custom matches, and then speed should already be on here. Make sure you select the arena as the WWE Speed Arena, and then we should be good to go. So we can just do a match here really quick. Let's just watch one just to kind of get an idea. Obviously, Ricochet is kind of like who this match type was made for. Who would be a good opponent for Ricochet in this type of match? Let's see. Yeah, let's go with Kofi Kingston. That'll make it fun. 2 high flyers, 2 athletic guys. This should be fun. Let's just watch the match and see how it goes with the 5-minute time limit. Kofi Kingston just hit the Trouble in Paradise on the outside of the ring, but he's got to get Ricochet back in. I guess he can win on countout. 54 seconds and counting left in this match. The ref is up to 8. I think this might be over here. Hold on a second. I didn't even realize he was all the way up to 8. 9. Is Kofi gonna win on count out? Ricochet doesn't get back in time. Oh, that was close. I think he did. But Kofi Kingston wins on count out. Not often you see the computer win on count out with like 40 seconds to spare. So the 5-minute time limit definitely works really, really well with the pace that WWE 2K24 likes to play at. So now let me show you guys how I will set this up in universe mode, so that way you can have it as another show, whether it's a minor or a major show within your universe. So before we dive into setting this up in our universe, first we need a title. Now, I believe they just actually showed the real WWE Speed title in real life, but there's honestly a lot of really great options. If you go to the community creations and you just type in WWE Speed under championships, there's a lot of really good options that I think look even better than the actual championship. I believe this is the actual title right here, but I like some of these other ones, and so it's up to you which one you want to pick. It's completely up to you. But I personally like this first one the most. I mean, I liked a lot of them. Shout out to everyone who created these, but I really like this one. This is the title I downloaded. It is from the creator Jigsaw, so thank you for the creation. I think it looks fantastic. But if you want to go with the actual championship, it would be this one by the creator Ramblin' Artist Friend. So it's completely up to you which one you want to do for your universe mode. Okay, so now I'm going to set up WWE Speed in my universe. Now, you can pick any day of the week that you would like. For myself, I'm going to just pick Thursdays just because I like Thursdays. Now, you do have to add this as a major show if you want there to be championships on your show. If you don't, if you just want to have the time matches for fun, you can set it up as a minor show. You can go down to host shows and have Raw or SmackDown or NXT or all three. But I want to have those championships that I downloaded on this show. So I'm going to need to have major selected, and you're going to go custom show. So now that we're at the edit show page, I'm going to put the number of matches down to 3. Now you can put however many matches you like. For me, I just want this to kind of be a little bit of a breakup between my Raw, my SmackDown, my major shows. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this at 3. Okay, so I've set up my WWE Speed champion, and I've made it vacant, so there's no champion right now. Let's say I want to have a tournament like they have in real life, or you could set a champion to start off, and then I'm going to go ahead and save. So now I have my championship saved, I have my table set, I have my 3 matches. The last thing that you have to do is actually set up the Speed show. So show details, you're going to hit triangle, go down to the WWE Speed. Now you can obviously edit after this if you select this one that I did and just change the show name to Speed. And now we are good to go. The last thing we have to do is set up the participants for the actual show. Now do keep in mind that this is supposed to be fast-paced, but not every superstar has to be like a high flyer. There's some other mixes in there as well. This could just be an opportunity for some guys to just get some matches in your universe if you're not using them accordingly. So I'll go ahead and set up a couple of guys here that I think would be good for a show like this, and then we'll play a little test matches and see how it goes. Okay, so I've set my 15 participants. I just selected some guys that I think will be good for this show. Maybe they don't get on TV that often or whatever the case may be. So the last thing that we have to do is set up our divisions. Now, I would recommend selecting all of these people for the championship because that's kind of what they're fighting for on this show. It's not really a show that's about rivalries necessarily. It's more so about like the title. So I would recommend setting that up and then just let the game kind of naturally pick the power rankings. And these are the guys that I picked. Again, it's completely up to you how you want to do this, but I just picked some guys that I like, a good mixture of high flyers and more bigger guys as well. Okay, so we've set up pretty much everything we have to do, and from here it's kind of up to you where you want to go from here. You could do a tournament like they are in real life for the championship. I know I didn't select everyone who's really in that tournament, so you could kind of do that. You could have a different type of match for the title, although you do want to keep the theme of the WWE Speed, so I think a tournament is probably best. And if we go through the simulation here, these are the 3 matches that they have set up, and they've actually set up a title match for us on the first show. So Tyler Bate against Wes Lee. Now, the way I set up that table, it is going to have a title match on every show. So if you don't want that, you can take that off, or you could just simply book all of these matches yourself. Now, I did notice that the game did not set this match up with our custom match, so we're going to have to go in and just do that ourselves. Make sure that all of these matches are set to the Speed format, and then you should be good to go. So you would just have to go in and make these changes, which isn't too bad. The game should do it itself, but you know, they didn't for whatever reason. So you could always set it up as well however you would like. I mean, if you want to just go to like the cruiserweights and then say you want to have, you know, set it up however you want. I mean, this is kind of completely up to you. If we want our title match to be Axiom versus, I don't know, Wesley instead, we can go ahead and do that. Make sure our Speed Championship is set, and then that'll be the main event. Oh, Axiom's double booked tonight. That's okay. That'll be the main event. So again, set this up however you would like, but this is how I have it set up in Universe Mode. 3 matches, 5-minute time limits. Usually there's a title match on every show, and then honestly, you don't even have to watch this every month if you don't want to. I mean, the game may naturally switch champions. You could always switch them back if you'd like. You could watch it once a month. You could book it once a month. You could book it or watch it every other week, or you could do every week. It's kind of completely up to you, but I do like it as like a change of pace within Universe Mode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Hopefully some of you do set this up, whether it's in Universe Mode or you just play a speed match every once in a while in quick play. I do think it's a fun change of pace. That timer really does add another element to the match that I think is fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support as always. Hopefully this was helpful for you a little bit. I will see you all in the next video.